Good morning and welcome to your weather hazard briefing for Saturday, August 10th. A couple of key points today. We do have another round of showers and thunderstorms expected. Some of those could produce very strong winds, over 45 miles an hour possible. We could see measurable rain with some of these showers and thunderstorms, but for the most part, what we're concerned with is the addition of lightning and dry fuels for the creation of potentially the creation of new fire starts, and also strong winds with those thunderstorms as well. Sunday, we see a break from showers and thunderstorms, and then we get a reinforcing shortwave trough that moves in and kind of reinvigorates showers and thunderstorms on Monday and possibly Tuesday, but mostly Monday. Taking a look at the early morning satellite picture, we do have clear skies mostly over eastern Idaho, central Idaho, but you can look back kind of further to the northwest. We do see showers and thunderstorms moving into northern Lemhi County. Those are kind of creeping south or eastward mostly. This is kind of the next wave that's coming in later today that could kick off showers and thunderstorms across the Montana Divide area, across the eastern highlands, and southeast highlands as well. Taking a look at the weather risk outlook, we do have minor and moderate impacts listed for today, Saturday, August 10th. Starting off with the yellow, the minor that we have for Magic Valley, South Hills, we do have low RH and gusty winds for those locations. The South Hills will be kind of borderline red flag criteria in those that location. It's really going to be some gusty winds that could exist there. Relative humidities are right around that 15% threshold, so held off right now on red flags, but could see borderline red flag conditions in those locations. Otherwise, we're looking at the possibility of showers, thunderstorms, and gusty winds with those showers and thunderstorms. So from Lemhi County south towards the Lost River area, Wood River area, Sawtooths, and then east over to the eastern highlands, southeast highlands. All these areas could see strong showers, thunderstorms develop today, kick out some outflow winds, very similar to what we saw Friday evening. Wind gusts 40 miles an hour plus in some locations, even well away from thunderstorms. We could see gusty winds today. So do want to highlight that. Sunday looks like a relatively lull, a relative lull in the activity. Could see some low relative humidity and breezy conditions across the Snake Plain, but otherwise, we're just kind of dealing with remnant moisture across the eastern highlands and Lemhi County area for the possibility of some showers and storms. Now, Monday, we kick back into that activity, and again, the favored areas are the South Highlands, or the South Hills, Southeast Highlands, Eastern Highlands, Lost River area. Those locations could see scattered to numerous thunderstorms in those locations. Outside of that, it could be more isolated to scattered, so we'll be keeping an eye on that as we go forward. And then Tuesday, we still do have some remnant moisture that kind of lingers, but overall looks drier than Monday, and then Wednesday looks drier still. Taking a look at the current watches and warnings, really just red flag warnings out for much of eastern Idaho. Again, this is associated with the thunderstorm activity that could generate new fire starts. So anywhere you see a red flag across eastern Idaho, that is for scattered thunderstorm activity with the potential for new fire starts. And again, borderline conditions across the South Hills. So even though no red flag down there, conditions will be kind of dry and breezy down in those locations. Taking a look at thunderstorm potential today, this is 24-hour probability of thunder off of one of our forecast model ensembles. The darker colors are higher potential for thunderstorms, and really just wanted to show this as a way, as kind of a proxy to see where thunderstorms might develop today. So obviously the the very favored areas are from Lemhi County, Salmon area, down south to Custer County, across Butte County, over to Fremont County, over in the Yellowstone area, and then down the southeast highlands from Bonneville, Caribou, even Bear Lake and Bannock County. We could see thunderstorms down in this neck of the woods developing this afternoon. Any thunderstorms that we do develop, does develop today, could lead to new fire starts, of course, if there's cloud to ground lightning, but also has the possibility of very strong outflow winds, again, well away from thunderstorm activity. Even we've seen outflow winds even with yesterday's activity kind of go for tens of miles away from any thunderstorms. And then do want to throw in the silver lining that wetting rain is possible with some of the stronger storms, especially across the Divide area. Taking a look at temperatures today, we're looking at near normal conditions from mid 80s, certainly lower than that in some of the higher country, being around the low 80s. But from eastern Magic Valley up through the upper Snake Plain, we're looking at near 90 in most locations, mid 80s in that upper Snake Valley area. Wind gusts and relative humidity here shown, wind gusts on the left and relative humidity conditions for today. Again, we do have those borderline red flag conditions for fire zones 425 and 427. That's eastern Magic Valley and South Hills. We do have wind gusts 20 to 25 miles an hour. It's kind of what we're expecting across those areas, with relative humidities kind of in the low teens to near 20%. So again, kind of those relative humidities being borderline conditions down there. So otherwise, outside of that, we should see a little bit improved relative humidity conditions, especially where we see thunderstorm activity. Going into Sunday, we see similar temperatures as what we'll see today, maybe knock a degree or two off of some of those locations. Still just dealing with kind of low 80s in the upper Snake Valley to mid to upper 80s in the eastern Magic Valley and lower Snake Plain. Again, cooler in the higher elevations as well. Taking a look at wind gusts on Sunday along with relative humidity values. One thing you'll notice is the relative humidity values drop a few percentage points off of where they will be today. So some of those locations across the Snake Plain, eastern Magic Valley, will get down to 15% or slightly lower, but it looks like the winds will be a little bit lighter tomorrow than they will be today. So could see, again, kind of borderline conditions for red flags tomorrow, but not looking at right now the potential for any red flag headlines right now. Taking a look at kind of the week ahead, today kind of is the warmest of the days, if you want to call it that. We do knock a degree or two off going into tomorrow, and then really the rest of the week we see temperatures at or slightly below normal for high temperatures. Low temperatures will be right at about normal for this time of year, but these high temperatures, we're looking at a lot of 80s across the board, which 2 weeks ago we were looking at upper 90s and pushing 100. So this is a nice little respite from a lot of the heat that we were seeing. And then on the right here, we have forecast precipitation. This really just wanted to show you today we have good potential for some areas to receive precipitation. Sunday looks relatively dry for most locations. Can't rule out an isolated shower or thunderstorm here or there. But Monday, we do see that second round come in, bringing additional moisture to the area, bringing additional thunderstorms to the area. And then we start to see that activity taper off going Tuesday and Wednesday. So we see that potential start to wane going into the middle of the week. Once again, just want to summarize showers and thunderstorms today, some of which could have some stronger wind gusts possible. Could also have some measurable rainfall in some areas. We do see that break from showers and storms Sunday before more showers and thunderstorms come in for Monday. And overall, we'll see a cooler week than what we've been seeing the last several. So with that, we'll accept any questions via email, or if you want, give us a phone call. Visit our website for a further in-depth look at pinpoint forecast for your area. Thanks for listening, and enjoy the rest of the weekend.